Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today is the second big buy into the portfolio strategy on altcoins set to explode this cycle, following up on this video. So let's take a look at how it's performing. Stay tuned. All right, as I told you guys, I was going to come in here every week and follow basically Raoul Pal's thesis, the everything code, specifically around how to not fuck this up this cycle. And this is the image from the video I made a week ago. It's actually 1 week ago for me, but these videos may come out differently for you guys. So it will be every week that I'll be going back into this portfolio and buying in. And remember that this is tied to the other video I made here, this crypto strategy that talks about the Pareto principle and the Price's law formula, so to speak. And I showed you guys this. The market cap has changed, but the whole point of this is to show that in the top 20 assets or tokens or coins or currencies, whatever you want to call them within crypto, plus 90% of the total market cap is in the top 20. It's out of all cryptos. Even though coin market cap only shows the I don't know, like top, they only show maybe 1,000 or 10,000. I don't know actually how many's on here. Let's see, 10,000 pages. So they show about 100,000 cryptos. Out of that 100, and there's way more than 100,000. You go to pump.fun, there's literally like 1 million a month coming out on meme tokens. So there are at this stage millions of tokens and currencies, and coin market cap shows 100,000 of those. And out of that 100,000, more than 90% of the market cap is in the top 20. So let that sink in for your portfolio strategy. Like it's just simple math. What is the likelihood of you throwing a dart at some random YOLO, degen, shit token community project, whatever, that is not up here, and you making massive gains off of it? Yeah, there's a 10% chance based on the probability, but now your 10% is fighting against every other degens out there. So this entire lesson I'm trying to drive home is what I learned the hard way from Raoul and the multiple tens of thousands of dollars I lost in the last cycle. So I'm literally just showing you how this plays out in real time if you're following the lessons learned and following again what these multimillionaires are saying to do so that you don't fuck this up. So that means in this portfolio, what we're doing is allocating 80% to Bitcoin and Solana, and we're buying in each week because according to these gurus, the bull run will continue well into third quarter of next year. Now, that does not mean there won't be swings and dips within this, but this means that even if you think you're late, you can still jump in here now and potentially make gains. And that's what I want to document and show. So we're going to see. And right now, this portfolio I made, there you can see the cost basis is $100.82. I didn't get it right at 100. But I put $50 into Bitcoin and it's up $4 or 8%. I put, where is it? Doesn't show it here, but it was $30 in Solana and it's up 19%. Put 10 into Sui, it's down 5%. Put $5 into Doge and it's up 23%. And $5 into smoking chicken fish, and it's down 38%. So just looking at this, it's obvious that if you had went all into a meme token because some influencer shielded, i.e. Raoul Pal, and then me, then your portfolio on that day would be down 40%. But if you hedge your bet on the top alts, again, unfortunately, these are influencers shilling them, but there is math and network adoption and a bunch of other things that back these up, then you would be up. If you had to win in only these two, you would be doing much better. But if you hedge your bet and take only that 10 to 20% risk capital in these lower tier tokens, again, that's Raoul Pal's thesis, then you won't fuck this up and you can potentially make gains out of it. And we're seeing that already in 1 week. Even though I bought the top of Bitcoin last week, it has made a new all-time high. So we're going to do it again right now, $50 here. So have to figure out what that's going to be. So I'm going to pause this. All right, figured that out. 0.000507, going to add that transaction. So remember, again, each week coming in here, we are adding $100 as a dollar cost average. So I just purchased, you can see it up here. We'll go to transactions so you can actually see. It shows you that transaction, $50. So it's hard for me to get exactly, of course, $50, but I'm going to try to get as close to keeping that 50, 30, 10, 5, 5 split across these tokens. So let's go back to overview, and we're going to go to Solana, and we're going to do $30 in Solana. So I can actually keep this going here. 0.1512. That's close enough, right? There we go. So we're going to add that transaction. So that's 50% Bitcoin, 30% Solana. We're not changing the ratios. You're not chasing anything. You're literally just coming in here and setting up a strategy. Oops. And sticking with that strategy. That's all this is. So that means $10 into SUI. 0.7. Maybe we'll just go 2.8. I don't think I'm going to get it any closer than that. There we go. Perfect. $10 into SUI. So that's 50% Bitcoin, 30% Solana, 10% SUI. Then, of course, we got 5% into Doge. That's going to be close to this. There we go. That's $5 into Doge and 5 into smoking chicken fish. So the good news about this potentially is that, yeah, even though smoking chicken fish and dropped and SUI dropped, we're essentially quote unquote buying the dip in this cycle, right? So this gives us a chance to see how it plays out. There we go. I guess I could have done the math on these before, but you see now the cost base has gone up 291. So that means I put in $200.91. We'll just say the 91 cents would cover some transaction fees or whatever. Of course, if you're doing this off of an exchange, then you would have the exchange fees, and then of course transferring onto a DEX or into your MetaMask, or in this case, Phantom for Solana. Of course, there's going to be fees incurred. So I can't, I think you can actually add fees into this. Yes, you can add a fee in here, but I'm not going to go into all that because that's super different for each person. We're just trying to compare apples to apples. So as of right now, there's been $200.91 put into this. It's telling me the best performer, worst performer, smoking chicken fish. But again, it's only 5% of my portfolio, so it doesn't really matter. And then the all-time profit is $8. And my portfolio, I've added another $100 worth of capital. So nothing has changed as of yet because that $100 was put in at the current price and right now, and none of these has fluctuated yet. So I'm still up $9. So before I made this change, if that would have been, I would think it was 8%. So I guess it has gone up. It was like 8.34%. If that was $1,000 I would have put in, I would have already made almost $83 basically. And you could have just taken that $83 out in 1 week and take that as profits and let your capital run. And let's just say it continues to do that. Then over the course of 12 weeks, you would have your initial out, and then you would just be operating with house money. So that's how this can work in your favor in this bull run. The math is there. There is no reason for you to chase shit tokens and any community project, or I'm gonna call them cults again, that you're in. And if you're in the Telegrams or you're in the Discords and you're only seeing bullish to the moon, yet the price action is down and to the right, you need to get the hell out of there, because you are gonna end up getting wrecked. And I just can't stress that enough, because I think Raoul Pal mentioned in the video, but I didn't show it. You have that wallet of shame where you're chasing all these different projects and you got 100 different tokens and 100 different dApps that you're in. You got a spreadsheet like I did, and you're trying to track all this shit. And at the end of it, you're going to end up with a wallet of shame that has no value in it whatsoever. But if you focus on your blue chips, even though it may be painful that you're only able to get a little fraction of Bitcoin, as Raoul said, you don't need the fastest horse in the race, you just need fast horses. And I'm showing you that in real time by this portfolio. I have similar holdings of my own. The actual percentages are different, but since I did that over the course of the bear market, it's not accurate for me to showcase how that's performing. That's why I want to do this transparent one that you guys can see in real time. And we'll find out how some of these more riskier plays pan out. You got two meme tokens, one with a huge market cap and supportive community, and another that I just stumbled across. And that's literally how you come across a lot of these meme tokens. You just hear them or see them on Twitter and you buy in, and you don't know if you're buying the dip or if you're exit liquidity. That's why you don't risk more than 10% of your bag, but you can continue. So another strategy with this could have been, it's like maybe I gave up on smoking chicken fish for this dollar cost average, and I could have put $5 into some other shit token. But again, going with what Raoul said, you don't want to have 20, 30, 40 every week you're buying a new shit token, because the likelihood of you getting lucky and finding one is slim. So it's better just to pick one and stick with it, or pick one, go into it, and then stop putting more capital into it and reallocate it towards your blue chips, because the chances of you picking that right one, being smart with it, and dollar cost averaging into it each week and it's still ripping off, slim to none. But again, that's why it's only 5% of your portfolio, right? I can't stress that enough. So hopefully that makes sense, and you're seeing this in real time, and you can understand this simple percentage-based formula and how to allocate your portfolio accordingly, especially if you're new. If you already got in the last cycle and you have assets that you're holding from there, then, you know, just play it out however you see fit. But if you have capital that you're continuing to put in, this is still an opportunity. It may seem as though all the tokens are on a rip and they, you know, you missed the boat, but they will continue to price appreciate well into next year. So you are not late by any means. And this, I don't think this is supposedly the last time you'll see any prices below 100K. I think we'll still have some wick downs in the beginning of next year, because we consolidated a lot. There's a lot of support between 55 to 75K, more so in that 65 range. And I believe that the markets will find a way after we break 100K to inflict some max pain on people that are thinking, oh, we're going to the moon, we broke 100K, so it's only up to here. And it's going to be some longs getting liquidated with a quick down, because in the bull market you can still see 30 to 40% drawdowns. So getting over 100 still puts it back at 70, but a 40% still puts it back at 60. So it's not impossible. And again, that's just more the reason why you have not missed this opportunity. So not financial advice, but this is the strategy I'm following and believe it will play out positively in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that HPO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets.
Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.